What is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? We're here. Final game of the season. The Seattle Seahawks hosting the Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams are going to be the Seahawks are going to be kicking this off to the Rams. And they're going to return this from about the 2-yard line as he runs upfield. He cuts left and gets out to about the 26-yard line. So Matthew Stafford in this Rams offense is going to take over. They hand this ball off to the running back Akers up the middle, powering forward, running into some defenders, and gets 2 yards on his first carry. Stafford now back under center. Let's see what he can get going on here, guys. Hands this off, run up the middle, and he's going to power forward for another 5, making that a 3rd and 3, short to go here for this Rams offense. Let's see if they can get this conversion. They hand it off to him again, 3 straight runs, and he picks it up, gets about another 5-6 yards there after the little extra push. Taking it up to the 39-yard line. Let's see what their next decision is to do. Stafford looks, he throws, he hits his receiver. Actually, that's the tight end, Higbee, over the middle. He gets exactly 10 yards, picking up a first down at the 49-yard line. Already moving almost into Seattle territory. Stafford looking, throws left, fires a dart, hits his receiver, Akers, actually, the running back, catches that one and picks up a first down. They hand it off to Akers this time, and he gets stopped, about a 1-yard pickup there. 2nd and 9, 8 minutes here in the first quarter as these division battles is finishing up here, winding down the regular season as Akers powered forward, gets 2 more yards. He's got 5 carries for 17 yards. Not a bad day, but not a great day for him so far. Let's see how this game goes as Stafford has plenty of time to throw. Defenders falling around his feet. Throws to Cooper Kupp on the outside, but can't make the catch. So they're going to try about a 54.5-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and that looks good as the Rams take the early lead here from the Seahawks. This one's kicked away back of the end zone, and he's going to take a knee, bringing out Lock in this Seahawks offense. They come in 2 tight ends. 3 tight ends and the running back. They're going to throw. Quick throw, slant, hits his receiver Tyler Lockett on a quick slant there, picking up about 7 yards. Good to see that connection there between Lock and Lockett. So they hand this one off up to Walker up the middle. Walker picks up about 3.5 yards. Lions didn't quite get the first down. It is now 3rd and inches. Let's see what they do. They hand it off to him again. He gets the ball, and he's going to go forward for about a 3-yard pickup there. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Nice run by Walker on his first 2 carries, getting about 6 yards. So they hand it off to him again. Stretch to the outside. He has room. Met by a couple defenders and taken down after a nice 6-yard pickup. He's got 3 carries for 11 yards so far on his first drive, and the Seahawks offense appears to be moving. We have a play action, quick throw to Noah Fant on the out route. Fant trying to get the first down, but going to get about 3.5 yards, just shy. 3rd and inches on that one. Fant got about a 4-yard reception, it says. But they hand it off up Walker up the middle again, and he's going to get stopped at the 49, and that's about a 4-yard pickup for him. Nice going on the ground for him so far. They hand it off to him again, and this time he stopped 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and about 11.5 yards here. Snap is back. Lock steps up. Defenders around him. He throws him to the outside and just sells it out of bounds. Pressure was coming in, but defenders are more at his feet. He stepped up into pressure due to the backside guy collapsing down. As now he has time. Looks, throws to the outside. Has his receiver Lockett, but out of bounds. So the punting unit's going to come on at the 49-yard line. So just behind midfield. This one only goes, 24 yards, something like that. 22 yards plus 2 more, 24-yard punt there. They hand this one off up to Akers, and Akers trying to fight out of a tackle, but gets wrestled down. Way to not let go there on that one as he almost broke free, but the defender just kind of overpowered him and took him down. 2nd and 11. Matthew Stafford, quick throw over in the middle. Higbee gets another catch, and Higbee's going to pick up 4 yards, getting them 3rd and 6, trying to get this first down here. Matthew Stafford has the ball thrown off his back foot, selling it deep downfield, and the defender there, I believe that is Kobe Bryant, able to break it up. 4th and 6. ball is kicked away deep downfield, and that's going to be all the way back to about the 14-yard line. He has some return room, gets to about the 20, so about a 7-yard return. As Locke and this offense come back out trying to get something going. They stalled out their last drive. They turn the handoff off Walker up the middle. Walker powering forward. He's going to get about 5 yards on that run. Very nice power run there from Kenneth Walker. 2nd and 4, they hand it off to him again. Stretch outside. He cuts back up the middle, and he's going to get about 6 yards on that run. Very nice running here for Walker in this first quarter, actually. I almost said first half, but we're still in the first quarter. As Locke now has the ball, throws quick slant over the middle. That's Eskridge, and he drops the ball. It's on the ground, but Noah Fant picks it up at the 43-yard line. It's going to be a 12-yard gain. I don't know if – I think he's going to get a 0-yard recovery. So it was about a 12-yard catch before he fumbled. But, it does give Seattle a first down. Let's see what they decide to do here. Another run by Walker, and he's stuffed right at the line, fights forward, and picks up about 3 yards there. Very strong running here from Walker today so far. Is now 2nd and 7. Let's see what they're going to do as Locke's deep fall, but no one open, and it just gets slung down to the ground after a 9-yard sack. He just couldn't find anybody wide open. And I know this game's a little unenthusiastic, and I'm sorry for that, but, we already know we're out of the playoff as he throws an interception over the middle as they get their first turnover. Locke has been known to do that all season. As I was saying, though, as the Rams have the ball here and they hand this one off up to Akers up the middle. Picks up about 8 yards on that run into the quarter. But, yeah, this game, we know we're out of the playoff contention. We're just looking to rebuild for the future. We're trying to see if we can actually hang with the team in our division, but it's just we're not playing for anything. We have nothing to win, nothing to lose, as they end around this with Cooper Kupp, and he does not get anywheres on that as it is a 1st and 10. Maybe he got like a half a yard to get the first down as they hand this one off to Akers up the middle, and Akers good stuff at the line of scrimmage there. Is now 2nd and 10. They hand it off to him again in the backfield. Akers just fighting out of tackles, being hit deep in the backfield all the time. 9 carries for 24 yards. He started out strong, but the Seahawks front four has really decided to clamp down. It is now 3rd and 10. Stafford has pressured, hits his running back Akers again, and Akers is going to get about 4 yards on that, but it's going to bring out another field goal attempt. About a 39-yard field goal attempt, 49, and the kick is up and good. Taking a 6-0 lead here in the second quarter by the Rams. Let's see what they decide to do here. This ball is being ran back and stopped around the 26-yard line. So nice running there as we have a 1st and 10, 26. They hand this one to Walker again. Walker powering forward for tough 4 yards. 9 carries for 32 yards. He's really putting his nose down and just running, averaging about 3.6 per carry. As Locke is going to be thrown here on 2nd and 6, looks, dumps it off to Goodwin, as Marquise Goodwin only gets about 6 yards on that reception, 6.5, 5.5. 3rd and inches as Locke has people all over him, and he just throws the ball, barely gets it away. 4th and inches, and they're deciding to punt it here from their own 36-yard line as this one is kicked away deep downfield. It looks like the wind is blowing that direction, and it's going to bounce and go into the end zone. So the Rams get to start with the ball at the 20-yard line on this drive. They turn the play action this one as he throws it out to his back, and he drops it. But we have a penalty, and it's going to be a holding on the offense. It looks like backing him up 10 yards, half the distance to the goal, or a 10-yard penalty. That's what a holding is. It's 1st and 20 now as they hand this one off to Akers, and Akers gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Great defensive play there by Nowusu, I believe that was, made that tackle. 2nd and 20 now. Let's see what they're going to go here. Another run up the middle to Akers, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards on this play. As we now have a 3rd and 16. Al Woods on that stop. 3rd and 16 here from their 14-yard line. They got to get out to the 30. Stafford has time. He's hit in the end zone and barely gets that ball away. There was a crossing receiver, so not intentional grounding, and made it past the line of scrimmage. 4th and 16. They're going to punt this one away, and it is a short punt, barely out to the 48, 49-yard line. So Solid defensive stand there for the Seahawks team. They hand the ball off to Walker again. Walker up to the little bit to the middle to the left, but picks up 4 yards, 10 carries for 36 yards. Now it is 3.6 a carry as they hand this ball off to Walker again. Up the middle, fighting forward, and he's going to get 7, enough for the first down, taking him down to the 40-yard line as he's been running tough today. They hand off to him again up the middle, and he's fighting forward. He might get 2 yards on this play. They give him about 2.5. It is the second 12 carries for 45 yards. Not a bad game by Walker. You got to figure they want to keep feeding him the ball, and they do again up the middle, and he gets stopped. Maybe about a half a yard pickup there. 3rd and 6 from the 35-yard line. Let's see what they're going to try to go here. Got to throw it high snap, and they hand it off to Walker. You got to wonder if that snap was better, if that run would have done any better as he got stopped right behind the line of scrimmage. So that was a loss of 1. The Seahawks take on their field goal team, and they kick it, and he misses it. It's off the upright. Wow, blown opportunity for Seattle as the Rams now get nice field position. They hand this one off up the middle. Akers running, weaving, and getting 8 yards on that run. Can't believe the Seahawks blew that opportunity to score. That was a big miss there by the Seahawks as they put a receiver in motion, play action to him, and he has time, looks, throws to the left, hits Cooper Kupp, and he's going to get a big gain there by Cooper Kupp on that one. Kobe Bryant with the tackle. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line as they're already in field goal range or scoring position. Throws for the end zone, and that one's broken up, pushed out of bounds there. Good defense as now 2nd and 10 from the 27, 3:11 here left in this half. Quick throw out to the back. I believe that's Akers. Nope, that's the receiver. What's his name? I think it's Jefferson. Yes, it was Vance Jefferson on that catch, getting a nice first down, 12-yard, 10-yard pickup. They throw out again, and that one is dropped. Matthew Stafford here in the gun, running back to his right, 2:30 to go. Pressure coming in, barely gets the ball away. Higbee makes the catch, but might actually lose a yard. 2-minute warning. He just got back to the line of scrimmage on making that catch. We now have a 3rd and 10 here from the 17-yard line, trying to get something else going as Stafford has pressure coming in, throws it to the outside, and is just going to miss it. So 4th and 10, another field goal attempt coming out here for the Rams. No touchdown so far as this kick is up, and that's good, taking them up by 9. All field goals here for the Rams as the Seahawks offense gets it going, but then kind of stalls out about midfield as DJ Dallas is trying to make a return here. He gets up to the 33-yard line. Nice return, almost a 30-yard return there. As now Locke has 1:47 to get something going here. Let's see what he can do. Has time. Nice hold up. But finally the pressure collapses in, and there's 4 Rams defenders around him. And 2nd and 19, he's got to feel that pressure and either get rid of that ball sooner or take off and run. As he has time, looks, throws over the middle, hits his receiver. And I believe that is Goodwin making a big catch there on the run. So up to the 49-yard line after they had a 2nd and 19, 1st and 10. Quick throws out, hits his receiver, and that is Lockett making a tough catch. Nope, Freddie Swain on those last 2 catches, actually. Forgot I moved him into the lineup to see what he could do, and he's definitely proven nice here. As Locke throws off his back foot, bad throw, and that one was actually out to Tyler Lockett on a little wheel route there. We got Metcalf in the slot here to the right, and Noah Fant was kind of motioned out wide. They hit this one to, I couldn't see the number, that might have been not Freddie Swain, Eskridge on that one. As they bring out 5 receiver set again, 3rd and 5, throws, hits Lockett over the middle. Lockett's going to get enough for the first down and move them into field goal range. Timeout is called. 10 seconds left here. They're trying a field goal attempt. His kick is up, and he makes that one, doesn't knock that one off the bar. This should be a 9-6 score, but they missed the field goal early in the 2nd quarter, and just kind of blew that opportunity. The Rams are going to come out. They hand this one off up the middle. Akers gets a couple yards taken down, and that's going to take us to halftime. Not a lot of big plays here by either team. Just kind of consistent running, passing, very similar stats if you look at them. So let's see the Seahawks get the ball to the start the second half. That one's kicked deep in the back of the end zone, takes a knee, and we have Drew Lock taking offense first here in the second half. Got to get something moving. Looks, throws outside and misses his target. Just kind of oversailed him because the defender was all over him. Consider it a throwaway pass, even though it does go down as an incompletion. Locke looking to throw again. They set up the screen. He has some blockers, but then he outruns the blockers as Walker only gets a yard outrunning his blockers. I should have waited and let those guys kind of set up and run behind him. 3rd and 9 from the 26. Pressure coming in by Aaron Donald, and he sells that one out of bounds. 9-16, 82 yards, and an interception for Locke. Not great numbers here. And once again, another interception. He's prone to doing that all season. If he would have started all season and we didn't put in Geno Smith, he might have broken like the interception record by Jameis Winston, like over the 30. As it is now 1st and 10 as they hand this off and quickly stop there at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Puna Ford on that tackle coming in, making a nice play. 2nd and 10, they're going to throw it here. Quick throws out to Cooper Kupp, breaks a tackle at the 30 and gets a couple more, picking up 6 yards on a quick short pass over the middle there as he really fought for those. Almost taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 4, Stafford's going to throw again. Looks, throws out, hits Akers and gets just enough for the first down. Akers, he's got some good runs, but he's also been catching a lot of the balls, too, out of the backfield. So he's going to have some good receiving yards. Quick throw to Cooper Kupp, and he gets smashed by 2 defenders. And there's a penalty, let's see, holding on the Rams again. That's going to back them up a few more yards. Well, that's going to back them up to 10 yards, making a 1st and 20 at the 27-yard line. They hand this one off. Akers up the middle, fighting forward, met by some defenders and dragged down after a 6-yard pickup. He's got 15 carries for like 45 yards. Diggs was in there on that tackle. 2nd and 14. Stafford throws over the middle. Higbee has a catch and a run. He's going to pick up 9 more yards, making this a 3rd and 5. This is really manageable after being in a big hole on 1st and 10. Let's see what they decide to go with here. Stafford has time. That line is holding up. Hits his running back out the backfield on the check down and gets 6 yards, enough for the first down at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, they turn, hand this one off to Henderson Jr., and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Henderson coming in. Akers has been putting, like I said, he has been running the ball, but he's also been catching it out of the backfield. As Stafford looks, throws out, hits his tight end, Higbee, who holds him the catch for a big gain there. Getting a first down inside the Seahawks territory again. And they're going to look, throws, hits Kupp, and Kupp just breaks a tackle from Barton, gets 10 yards, and gets the first down to the 28-yard line. As that should have been stopped, but Barton just missed the tackle. Another quick throw out, and that's Robinson. Robinson's breaking tackles, and he's going to pick up 15 of his own getting into this action. And the Rams' offense is really cooking moving downfield here. Stafford has time, looks, throws, hits his receiver on the slant, and I believe that was Jefferson on that one making a big catch. That was another like 15 yards on, 11 yards on that reception by Jefferson. Stafford has time, looks, throws, and throws that one out the back of the end zone. 2nd and goal. Bring in heavy formations by both teams. Let's see what they plan to do is here. Turn, hand this one off to Akers, and no one is there. Cam Akers for a big touchdown, extending this lead. They're going to go for 2, trying to make this a 2-touchdown lead. As Stafford look, quick throw, Higbee wide open. No one covered him, as we now have a 17-3 game. Looks like a blowout, much bigger than what it actually has been. But the Seahawks can get right back into this with a touchdown. They've just got to get their offense not to stall out this time, as they got plenty of time to come back here. Locke is going to have time, going to be throwing, throws, hits his tight end, Parkinson, and Parkinson's going to get a few yards, picks up about 4 on a little cross route there. Locke is 10 out of 17, so not doing terrible today, but he did throw that big costly interception. Henderson off to Walker up the middle. Walker just pretty much gets right back to the line of scrimmage before being stopped there, trying to run on this Rams interior defense. 3rd and 6, got to get a first down here as they have time. Metcalf was wide open over on the right. They throws and he oversells his receiver out of bounds. The punting unit has to come on, and you got to figure he missed some targets there. It looks like those short routes were wide open, and this kick is up and away. Going to be taken down about the 22-yard or 27-yard line and stopped at the 33, so about a 6-yard return. as Matthew Stafford and this offensive line now. This offense comes out and hand the ball off to Akers. Akers up the middle, picks up 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Let's see what they're going to go with here, as they can really take control of this lead if they decide to go down and score again. As Stafford throws back and is hit out of bounds. They're going to say that Adams came in and hit him late, saying this is unnecessary, as it was pretty much a bang-bang play in my opinion, but they said he hit him out of bounds after he went out of bounds, so they give him an extra 15 yards, throw Higbee over the middle, and Higbee picks up 9 on that reception, as now the Rams offense is really in scoring position, trying to close this game out. Big penalty by Jamal Adams. Maybe a little frustration with how this season has gone. Throws, hits Cooper Kupp. Kupp is going to pick up 7 yards, making this a 1st and 10 now, as Kupp has 4 catches for 43 yards. Been relatively quiet, but the Rams offense hasn't been super explosive, as this one is thrown out of bounds. Incomplete. Stafford is 8 for 26 for 155 yards. They have 53 yards rushing today, so not a terrible offensive performance, but hey, this is a grinded out game, as a Hanson up the middle picks up 7 yards on that 2nd and 10, making this 3rd and 3. About 30 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, as Stafford has time. Great hold up by the line. Pressure finally getting in and sells that one out of bounds. So with 26 seconds in the 3rd, they bring on the field goal unit to kick a 42-yard field goal attempt. Snap down, kick is up, and that's another 3 points added on. 20-3 ball game, as this one is kicked off, and as has been a big occurrence this season, this Seahawks offense is just very prone to stalling out and having their offense go nowhere as they get a few yards but just slow down, as Locke throws, hits Metcalf, but Metcalf can't hang on to it. 2nd and 10, as this 3rd quarter is just really dragging on right now, as Locke sees something, makes an adjustment here, brings all the receivers in tight, hands this one off to Walker. Walker has some room on the outside, trying to get forward, and picks up about 4 on that one. And this is going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks trailing 20-3 against their division rival, the Rams. 3rd and 6, 4th quarter now underway. Let's see what they got going on here, as Locke has time. Pressure coming in late. Throws off his back foot again. Has a receiver but can't come down with it, as the defender broke that pass up. 4th and 6, probably figuring they got to go for it here to keep themselves in this game. Locke dropping back, has time, looks, throws, hits his receiver. Noah Fant does not get his feet down, they say. Almost. I thought he got that back one down, but apparently not. So 1st and 10, the Rams take over at the 29-yard line. Handoff to Akers, and he loses a yard there. As now 2nd and 11, they turn the play action this one to Akers. Stafford looking, throws it out to him, and the ball is knocked loose there. I believe that was Jamal Adams on the breakup, coming in and making a play. It's 3rd and 11. They turn the Hannison off the Akers up the middle. This time he's got some room, and Woods drops him just 1 yard shy of the 1st down. So their field goal unit's going to come on for about a 37.5-yard field goal. Kick is up and good once again, 23-3. By the way the game looked in the 1st quarter, it was going to be a low-scoring game, but the Rams' offense kind of opening up, and the Seahawks gave them a easy field position trying to go for it on that last drive, as they needed to get it. Otherwise, they were pretty much done, as now they have a big deficit to overcome, as they need 3 touchdowns, as Locke hits Lockett over the middle for 8-yard catch, as they're on their move. 2nd and 2. Locke loads up, throws deep and out of bounds. Looking for Lockett once again, but just oversells his targets. And that seems to be a big common theme with him, taking those downfield shots, as Locke has times, looks, throws over the middle, hits his receiver. And that is Tyler Lockett on that catch, taking them up to the 50-yard line. Pretty much a nice big gain there. 1st down, and they hit Lockett again on a quick slant, and Lockett picks up 7. Metcalf bottom screen, 2nd and 3rd, as Lockett's trying to get his offense going. They hand this one off to Walker. Walker's going to pick up about a yard and a half. Long 3rd and 1 here, as it's almost 3rd and 2, about 3rd and 31.5, I would say. I'm getting a little caught up on semantics. Throws out and just threw that one away. Probably could have held on a little bit longer and seen if someone would have got open. 4th and 1, but that seems to be where he gets in trouble, is holding on to the ball and taking big sacks. Throwing outside for Metcalf and just sells it out of bounds. So this Rams offense takes over once again. 42-yard line, decent field position. They turn, they hand this off to Akers. Akers up the middle and stuffed right there at the yard to gain 21 carries for 66 yards. Big stop here by this Seahawks offense. It's now 2nd and 10. They put a player in motion, fake it to him, hand it to Akers. Akers up the middle, met by the defensive line again and taken down, not getting much, maybe 2 yards on that one, as Diggs finished off the tackle, but big number 90 was there in the middle to get the first hit, as now he's going to take a big sack as he was falling back. Taylor came in and got the sack, so that's a nice stop. And now it's 4th and 21 here. The ball is kicked away after that 13-yard sack by Taylor, and he's going to get a return here from about the 27-yard line, 26-yard line. Picks up a few up to the 34, so about 7-8 yards. Pretty solid return, about a little bit over average than what we see here in these sims. As Drew Lock has time, pressure coming in last second, sells this one deep and broken up for DK Metcalf. Defender all over him. As Lock tries to take a lot of shots. Like, that's one thing I do like about Lock when he's in, is he does try to take more shots downfield. As this time he looks, throws, hits his receiver Lockett on a crossing route. Another big gain there. Probably should have been targeting Lockett a lot more this game, as he has really done a good job and picked up a lot of catches. I think that's his 6th catch this game, as he's falling back, pocket holding up, hits his tight end Noah Fant, who holds on to that ball, picking up 5. Noah Fant making a couple catches here in the game, 2 for 9. I feel like I said, this offense, when it's rolling, Noah Fant is having some decent games. As pressure's coming in, he's not going to throw this one and gets taken down for a huge 14-yard sack. Once again, that's Drew Lock's problem. He does take the shots, but he takes a lot of big sacks trying to take those deep shots. Looks, hits his receiver, and this time Noah Fant makes a big catch, picking up the first down across into the 34-yard line. That was about a 25-yard reception, so very nice completion there. Lock looking, throws, hits his tight end again. Nope, and that was actually Lockett trying to make that catch, as it was dropped with a defender super close by. 2nd and 10, 3:30 left here in the game, as this is a 20-point ball game, but you got to try to see something here. But from the Rams, or the Seahawks, as they throw a screen pass, and once again, just kind of outrunning his defenders, but he does pick up 3. But you want to see something from the Seahawks offense as what to build on going into the future season, because after this, season's over, as this is a quick throw out, and the feet are not down in bounds by Lockett on that one. Defender kind of causing that one to really get off there, as he came flying past and closed that window real fast. Lock throwing back of the end zone. DK Metcalf can't come up with that one, broken up. So the Rams offense is going to take over, and expect to see a lot of run game on this, as here comes Cooper Kupp was in motion. They handed off the Akers up the middle for 8. We got about 10 seconds here. They're going to have to run one more play before the 2-minute warning here, and they're going to run this all the way down to be expected. They hand it off Akers up the middle, and he gets the first down and some, as he picks up 8 yards, and there's the 2-minute warning. So we have 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line at the 2 minutes here. Turn the Hannison off the Akers up the middle. Taylor kind of gets the right away, but he still gets a yard. 25 carries for 85 yards, as they are just chewing this clock. Neither team calling timeouts. Kind of expect this to be the final score, as they hand it off to Akers. Once again, he goes up the middle, and he's going to pick up another 12 yards on that rush attempt. And we got probably, one more snap here, and that'll be the end of this game. Neither team calling timeouts, like I said. Expect this to be the end of it. Akers up the middle. He's going to get himself 8 more yards, and that is it. Final 23-3. Los Angeles Rams going on to their postseason, as the Seahawks suffer and fail. Once again, not a lot of passing yards, but run games and run really happen. Lock, once again, very inconsistent. Big sacks through his interception, which is average for him. So didn't like to see that. Kind of stayed in there with Stafford, but with yardage. But Stafford didn't throw yards. Cam Akers ran for 27 times for 105 yards. Lockett had a big game, 6 catches for 69 yards. Should have been thrown to him maybe a little bit more. Higbee had a lot of catches. Akers, like, is out the backfield, put in work. The offense just struggled this year. I want to try to get this fixed this offseason, which will be coming up soon. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna live stream it. I don't have enough. I'll probably live stream it. Probably Wednesday night, maybe, or Friday. Probably Friday. I'll probably do a stat recap on Wednesday, and then Friday after I get off work, we will live stream this to see what's going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.